Welcome to Inside the Artist Studio with Laura Getz. Today we will be talking about The Entombment of Mary by Giotto di Bondone. Many surveys of Renaissance art start with the innovative creations of Giotto di Bondone, who lived during the time known as the Late Middle Ages by historians today. Giotto was a pioneering Tuscan painter of the 14th century. Considered among the most influential artists in Western art history, he introduced naturalism, spatial construction, and emotionality into his many paintings. Giotto himself is surrounded by an aura of mystery. Little is known about his life and career, starting with his true name, which may have been Ambrogio or possibly Biagio. Many biographical anecdotes and artworks attributed to him are still wrapped in legend, although this only helps to make his masterpieces more fascinating. Giotto is perhaps best known for the frescoes he painted in the Arena Chapel. They were commissioned by a wealthy man named Enrico Scrovegni, the son of a well-known banker, and also a banker himself. Commissioning works of art for churches was a common way of doing good works, which could help you earn your way into heaven. We can see Enrico himself in the fresco of the Last Judgment on the west wall of the Arena Chapel. He is shown on the side of the blessed, or the elect, those whom Christ has chosen to go to heaven. Giotto was the first to bring a naturalistic style to his paintings by breaking away from the Byzantine tradition of stylized and flat figures. He observed nature and humans closely and tried to depict them as realistically as possible. He used techniques such as perspective shading and foreshortening to create a sense of depth and volume in his paintings. He also gave his characters expressive faces and gestures that conveyed their emotions and personalities. He painted scenes from the lives of Christ and the saints with vivid colors and details that made them more relatable and engaging to the viewers. Giotto's naturalistic style influenced many other artists and paved the way for the emergence of the Renaissance. The Entombment of Mary holds a special place in Giotto's career and in art history, capturing a pivotal moment with emotional intensity. The painting shows the biblical scene of the burial of Mary, the mother of Jesus. It is one of the works that Giotto created for the Church of Santa Maria Novella in Florence, Italy. The painting is considered a significant example of early Renaissance art and is admired for its emotional depth and naturalistic style. Some of the features that make this painting naturalistic are the use of perspective and shading to create a sense of depth and volume in the figures, the use of expressive faces and gestures to convey the emotions and personality of the characters, the use of vivid colors and details to make the scene more realistic and engaging, and the use of a shaped canvas that follows the contour of the arch above the altar, creating a harmonious integration of the painting and the architecture. Giotto used shading and color to show the folds in the fabric of the robes, creating depth and perspective, bringing forth a natural look. Giotto aimed for a more realistic representation of the human form. His figures have a three-dimensional quality, and he used shading and modeling to create a sense of volume. This departure from the stylized Byzantine tradition was a significant step toward naturalism. The relaxed positioning of the hands adds to the realistic feel of the painting. The use of expressive faces and gestures conveys the emotions and personalities of the characters. Giotto was a master at conveying human emotions through his art. The facial expressions of the angels brings life to the scene, as if you can hear the whispering at the gathering. Giotto's influence extended beyond his own works, impacting subsequent generations of artists who sought to emulate his naturalistic style and embrace the principles of the Renaissance. His innovative approach to art laid the groundwork for the transformative changes that would characterize the Renaissance period and contribute to the evolution of Western art. Thank you for joining us today.